Hello YouTube, welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. We're playing Germany Part 2. This is Part 3. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You know what? Like, the Rambo movies didn't make sense in terms of numbering, and neither do my videos. So we have some plans. You may have noticed a couple more pins probably since last time you looked. I think we've got something like 20 cities planned. And most importantly, we've come up with a reasonable plan here for our cap. So a couple more tile buys that we need to pull off. Probably going to buy this and then harvest it as well. And then get all this stuff going in right away. So should be fine, but settler spam incoming because we have 3 of 20. So just like 17 more settlers or so. It'll be fine. It's going to be great. For now, I'm going to go ahead and get this farm for them. We have Magnus next turn, which will give us the ability to buy this tile and then harvest it right away and get the gold right back. What are you doing? Oh, you're coming down here. Cool. The ducks are a problem? The aqueducts are a problem? What do you mean? Why? Why? Just going to be OCD about exploring a little bit here.
The natural history of this archipelago is very remarkable. It seems to be a little world within itself.
Need to get my ducks in a row. Lol. Lols. How come, hey, Admonson Scott gets the penguins. How come Galapagos doesn't have turtles? Carl? Looking at you, buddy. All right, final civ on the map is Montezuma. I will send you a delegation. Oh, you don't want one. You don't want anything. It's a crazy Galapagos spawn that the AI is completely wasted. It's recoverable if you sneak in a city, but yeah. I mean, this city doesn't make a lot of sense, let's be honest. Give Coupe war turtles, you cowards. I don't know who took desert folklore. That's a good question. Georgia? Why? You do you, Georgia. You do you. I don't pretend to understand anything about the South, so it's fine. I'm sure there's a single desert tile in there somewhere. I know, but you convert that to pyramids. Ooh. Okay. All right, Magnus is established. Let's go ahead and get that gold back. Probably just go right into the government plaza since I'm about to unlock the builder. Now that we know where everything is, I know I've put, well, we could use the, you know what? We need the builder for chops. So let's go ahead and do that. Do I even delay political philosophy? Probably not. What are we missing out on by delaying it for 2 turns? I mean, not really that much. I think we actually do. It's usually a really bad idea to delay your next step up on a government like this, but I'm going to do it. Wow. This Galapagos, though, huh? Double reef fish. Delaying settlers. I can't start the settlers until I'm done with the government plaza stuff anyways. And I've got this builder to finish in the meantime, I think. Bannerman, hey buddy. Thank you so much for the 23 months. Welcome on back. So great to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. Love. Much love to you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have this warrior come down and explore this area. Seems good to me. And thank you very, very much. That is a long time. Almost 2 full years. Actually, it is 2 full years, but with Twitch math, it's not. Do you have a plan for amenities with so many cities? I always want to run into a problem with it. We'll do trades. We'll try to grab great people, and we have a 9-city Coliseum, so that'll certainly help. Seems just like yesterday. I love it, and I appreciate you. We found New York. Some decent lands over yonder. What do you all want? Yeah, we should actually think about buying some luxuries. Ooh, baby. Okay. Get erupted on. Let's see if we can buy some luxuries. This should be cheap and help us a lot. Yeah. Good enough. Should have gone culture from pastures to give that sheep tile 2 culture. Oh man, OP. OP. All right, I do want this. I need to switch to this now. We'll be done with the builder, and we'll get political philosophy in the same turn. So I don't want to lock in another district. We want to make sure we can get this entertainment complex now. I do need to buy said tiles. And we have the policy in, so let's just get that over with, even though it's pretty painful. You can hit that. What else? What else? What else? There's not a lot for me to work on here at the moment. Although they could lock in a district. We could lock in this campus, huh? It's going to delay these, though. I don't know. Seems weird. Seems a little weird to me. I understand that we have an extra district slot, right? And so that means we can lock in 2 districts here. And if I lock in these 2, then this city has to get all the way up to 10 before I can get these 2, right? So like maybe what I'm actually supposed to do is get this so that I can get the entertainment complex, this and this before we get to pop 10. And then this will be my 4th district. I guess. Hey, Connie. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Did not like being gone, but, you know, sometimes you need a break. And I did. I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing truly great. As well as I've been in quite some time, feels like, so. All right, so we delayed political philosophy a little bit. We could have gotten there a couple turns earlier, but now we're at turn 55. So that's good. Hey, is an element. Glad to have some good Civ content on Twitch. Found you on YouTube recently. Thank you. I appreciate you watching over there as well. Appreciate it. Been a little quiet for the last month, but we're back in action, so should be good. Wow, that's a lot of barbarians. I would like to leave. Thank you. Stress because you have an assignment due tomorrow. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Nice butter knife. All right, we'll go here, improve that. And then autocracy for Colosseum. probably the best for now, and then eventually switch into Classic Republic. I think so. All right, I'm done with builders. I'm done with land surveyors. So we can bring back urban planning. We can probably just put in the gold here for now until we're in a position to actually be building the settlers. Survey's not necessary, but I don't have anything better to put there. And then we'll go Diplo League and Charismatic Leader for now, although I don't have anything to send out. We may soon. We may soon. Dwarves! Hey, buddy, thank you for the 31 months. I appreciate it. How are you doing?
Deutschland Uber Alice. Uber Alice in der Welt. What's up, my dude?
I love it. Thank you so much, Dwarves. I'm doing great. Thank you for the 31 months. I hope you're doing great as well. Cheers and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Hug. That's very nice of you to say. But you don't have to lie. Lol. I want this locked in. 3 turns on our government plaza. I can't buy the building, so we do need to build the building. Is it worth using one of these chops to get to the point where we're spamming out? I think I'll chop this. And we might even squeeze in the industrial zone when it's when we're ready for it, you know? Oh dear. Yep, marathon's back on. Little fits and starts, my friends. I'm sorry. The journey to positive mental health is long and arduous, and it has lots of stops and starts. And I'm just doing the best I can. So marathon's back on, stream's back on. We're back. We're back. I know, Banana Man. Don't tell me that. It's true. I can't chop this until I reveal iron, and I don't want to reveal iron because it can screw up our positioning so much. No. This is a conundrum I don't want to try to solve. Do we just reveal it and accept the consequences? We could have some really nasty consequences here. Potentially here, like major issues. This could get in. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not great. It's not great. I hear you, Jimmy, and that's, you know what, I neglected it for far too long. I neglected my mental health for far too long, and I find myself super behind in terms of where I'd like to be. But you know what, progress is all that matters, really. So I'm happy to be working on it. I'm happy to have some help. I'm happy to be in a position where I'm comfortable asking for help. Some of the hardest parts about a mental health journey are recognizing that you want to change and then asking for help. At least for me. I did put on abundant strategics. No, Banana Man, stop. Stop reminding me of my mistakes. Oh, no. No. It's going to be terrible. I'm going to be so upset. How about tundra into desert? Yeah, here I was thinking you had a job there, Builder, but you don't. But you don't. It's Petra Disaster Spaceport all over again. I don't want to talk about it. The game is mean to me. Or will probably be mean to me. I gotta get around all these barbarians. I'm gonna give them a wide berth. Ooh, hi. I still want to get to industrial zones before we reveal the iron, frankly. So I'm going to keep on our pace. Yeah, I can't actually place my districts, so that's fine. And then provision, right on time. We're heading up here, I guess. Nice oracle, jerk. Yeah, China in the game too is a little bit annoying, right? Like we're not guaranteed to get a Colosseum or any of the things that we really want. Why do you like me now? This is probably why I don't have friends. Excuse me, why do you like me? Well, I guess I don't anymore, weirdo. Too insecure. I've got about 20 cities planned, Dylan. Someone did suggest taking China off the civ list. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I know. And I'm fine with it. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just pointing out that it'll be more difficult to get wonders. I am okay with them in the game. It's fine. I am totes okay with it. Are you working your food tiles? You are. Good. Okay. So that lets us get the Colosseum started. Huh. Do I finish this at 4 turns away? I could then buy their market and get another trader going, which seems quite valuable, especially with owls. The alternative is to use the gold to either buy builders or settlers. I think with China in the game, I'm going to let this sit and work on the entertainment complex so that I can buy the arena and save for the arena, rather. I think that's got to be a little bit better. I bet we can afford a builder. I'm hoping to get to feudalism before the end of this era. We may stick with monumentality for sure, but we can afford exactly 1 builder. No, I don't think I'm going to use U-boats. But sure, that can be the plan. Is it worth moving Magnus for some chops? Chop galore here in the cap. We're gonna want to utilize all of these chops before Magnus leaves. And he's there to prevent us from losing population as we start to get builders. Sweet Lord, this wind. We've got fast policy switches. I don't think I'm changing anything here, even though Diplo League isn't doing squat for us. Is God King actually better? No. Let's put in discipline there. I think our scouts are good on XP. I mean, this literally isn't doing anything. Until we need the policy switches, and then it could at least do something. Let's leave it. What civs are off the civ list? What's the issue with Maori? It's their spawning, Jimmy. It's the fact that they can really just ruin your game. And that's we took off like Babylon, we took off Gaul, Peter. Mysticism detour for science card. Yeah, I could. But I think when we hit mysticism, I want Diplo League in, and I'm going to use that as a policy switch so that we can send out a couple of envoys. I agree, Zark. Slotting in God King does feel weird on principle. Mother told me Mother's Day was super warm and pretty around Denver, so I... Rad, then snow is right around the corner. Oh my gosh, Nicolette, come on. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do us like that? The Denver weather is certainly confused, if not mentally ill. Not to shame it. Exactly. Go home, weather. You're drunk. You're drunk. Getting some friendly situations brewing, perhaps. 5 turns left on this hull. Yeah, butter knife. I get that. I get that. I used to vacation in Michigan some. Up in like Northport. My dad has always said expect snow until the 3rd week of May. Well, tell him to stop being so right all the time. Oh, you're from the... Oh, you live in Louisiana, so it's hot or wet. Yeah. Can I sneak through? I'm gonna try. Turn 62 Machu Picchu. Here's the desert for her desert folklore, by the way. Can't say that I think it's worth, but there is some there. You just cleared it? I don't have 3 mines either. Can't save it. Need to use the faith. What the heck? I thought there were barbs down there. I can chop woods in the cap for sure. I'm just sort of waiting at this point. I think I want to use those chops with as many modifiers as possible, and so I'll wait a little bit on the haul. I don't know if that's correct. It may be incorrect to do that. Ooh, Monty likes us. Thank you. There you go. John Galt, thank you so much for the 15 months. Welcome back with that Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good to see you back. The mind can be sick just like the body, so take care of yourself.
I'm doing my very best. You know, a lot of it was just being really out of sync with like mind and body, right? Like it's really important to pay attention to it. So absolutely. Thank you for the support. Thank you, John. I appreciate the Prime. Welcome back for 15 months. And more than anything, thanks for the positive message. It's a likelihood of getting another golden. I think it's reasonable. AI seems happy we're far away. I'm happy that the AI is far away. Frankly. I actually need to get out of here. I'll take the one hit and then we'll run.
Fun.
It's a very astute question, Mephistopheles, for sure. I need this to be a mine. And they call it a mine. A mine. You know what? We'll get the mine here. Because we're about to start this, right? Which means let's go ahead and grab our policy switch. I mistimed that a little bit by a turn. That's not great. And that gives us the ability to get our food going here. It's not a mine. It's a tomb. When's the last time you guys watched Lord of the Rings movies? I haven't seen TOA Go yet. It could certainly be an option for us, for sure, Kit. Over the holidays. I love that Lord of the Rings really is kind of a Christmas movie. A few months ago, fair enough. I had Fellowship on the other day just as background while I was doing something else. Nice, that's awesome, Nicolette. All right, so Settler time. The last time you read the books? That's a good question too, Poison. I've really only read the books once, and it was in college. Like, it was summer reading in college for funsies. Everybody, like, so many people have watched it within the last year. I love that. I love that they like legitimately hold up. What's okay? Here's a question. What's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie? Which one do you like the most out of the trilogy? I'm gonna hold the governor title for now. Extended edition, Return of the King, extended Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It goes without saying that we're talking about the extended edition. We're obviously all a bunch of nerds here. I have no doubt in my mind that we are, by default, referring to the extended edition. Sucker for the Ents? Yeah. Which 4-hour movie do you prefer is exactly what I'm asking, Vlad. Yes. Two Towers, I'm a Rohan dweeb. Okay. Mouth of Sauron scene, that's a pretty good one. I think, well, I want more chat answers before I weigh in, because I feel like I always taint it. One more turn here. Oh, we have a policy switch? Why? Because I finished the building? Okay, well, I'll take it. I wanted to double send this. Actually, we can drop this. Put in the settlers. Yeah, it was the Plaza building. That's what gave it to us. Nice. 2 towers, because even after watching it every year, I still forget half the things that happened. Enjoy seeing them again. Nice. Remember when I was little, I had the Helm's Deep Lego set? Oh, that sounds amazing. I want that. Are we including the Hobbit trilogy in this? Absolutely not, T. I'm sorry. I cannot muster a lot of love for the Hobbit trilogy. Which... I get it if you need to leave and unfollow if you love it that much, but no, not for me. Not for me, thank you very much. I did watch all 3. I watched the first one on an airplane, and that was quite enough. I might have stopped at the second one. I heard the third one was god-awful. Anyways, my favorite Lord of the Rings movie is definitely Two Towers. Helm's Deep is like among the best action sequences ever in cinematography. Like, so good. It's so good. All right, so policy switch again. Let's send out our envoy. We have 2 first-time envoys to send out. So let's do this, and I guess Valletta. They buffed Gandalf for Lord of the Rings. I want like a pennant or a shirt that says like Nerf Gandalf. Helm's Deep's how you do a night siege, correct? Right? I'd buy that, right? Nerf Gandalf. That's got to be a great... We've got a marketing opportunity for sure. I remember I watched the trilogy, but I don't remember anything from it. It was a lot of walking. It's like a lot of walking. It's mostly walking, actually. Seems fine. Gandalf isn't OP, he's just a power gamer. Okay, TOA is gone, actually. Sorry. I must have missed that. Oh. It was literally just built. There we go. That is why. All right, now we can start shopping. We've got our promos. We're not going to lose population. We've got the maximum amount of stuff in. So give me settlers. That famous Rolling Stones song. Give me settlers. One of my favorites, really. So what direction are we settling in first? Do I need to secure this or this from her? No. Legolas was your first crutch, your awakening. Oh, I love that. My one of my very best friends in high school, that was her like awakening / fetish as well. She was a really big fan. She was a really big fan of like the scene where he like takes the one arm and he like hops like weirdly onto the horse. She was really into Legolas. I think north is the right answer. Although getting this going seems pretty good. What do we prioritize? Just industrial zones? Then it is just this. Then we go here and here. And then we build off of that. Maybe we go to the Mausoleum City first. That probably makes sense. Let's get this harbor going. Okay. That'll be the plan for now. Need to place this industrial zone. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. For sure. For sure, for sure. If you don't need the production for an army, I'd go for the commercial first. That's yeah, that's fair. We definitely don't need the production for an army. I'm more so worried about getting our districts down so that iron doesn't totally screw us here. Does not sound fun. I feel like we should be using this governor title. I could justify Liang, but can we justify Liang over Pingala? Like just getting Pingala going, even if it's not amazing right now? Because I could certainly use the builder charges to help chop out all of these settlers and like accelerate our empire here. Iron helps us. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, people are pretty far away. It's going to be a while before I can like put Pingala in a place that matters though. Right? Because our capital is eventually going to be the highest pop city, and it's got a lot to do for a long time. Like the next probably 30 turns is the cap just cranking out settlers, which means Pingala is going to wind up where? In like a 4 pop city or like a 4 pop city? I've got 2 governor titles available here that aren't too far away. And then we'll eventually get these. I think I'm going to grab Liang. Hi, Chimera. I am still live. I am, for at least a little while longer, while we make some decisions. I think that's Liang, you guys. We'll get the governor titles later. It'll be fine. Live a little.
Bravery.
I try. Very, very little. Very, very little. So chops or mines. What's the trading dome do again? 2 gold, 1 gold for every adjacent luxury resource. Your outgoing international trade routes grant 1 gold per trading dome at the origin. So not amazing in our capital. Like we can do trading dome here and here. But that's about it. Yeah, we do need 1 more mine for apprenticeship. That is true. Let's just do that. All right. Wow, how are their profits still available? Man, these guys hate step 3. Byzantium working on an engineer. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Look at her beautiful walls. Three turns here. Policies are good. 4 turns, and I'll start spending a little bit of money on builders once we have our. I have a builder here. This is actually a really good time to get Corvée in, so I can chop. Well, hold on. 8 turns here, and that is our next policy switch. I don't think I value inspiration highly enough to care. I would rather waste several turns of Corvée, 3 turns of Corvée, and then be able to use that. I can't ever chop the Colosseum location for the Colosseum, so we might as well just do this now, buy the arena, and start on the Wonder. Right? That makes sense. Was her holy site next to the desert? Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Don't think anybody wants this from me. Oh! City on fire. City on fire. So we get envoys. That was Secret Tunnel. That's true. That was also Secret Tunnel. Does anyone recognize what it actually was? Secret Tunnel. And these all kind of suck. I guess if I could have done the double, we could have gotten the double. I guess we just go to Bandar. It wasn't meant to be Secret Tunnel. City on Fire, unless I'm mistaken, is Sweeney Todd. I think I just want the gold. 8 gold per turn is really hard to pass up. Just recently watched that show, So Wholesome. Still love it. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I will rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender an infinite number of times, or a countless number of times by the time I'm dead. You sang Through the Mountain? Aw. No one knows Sweeney Todd? Come on, you guys. Where are my theater nerds at? Sweeney Todd's great. It's so dark. I only know these are the worst pies in London. Nah, you can't ruin Avatar's perfection. It will always be perfect. It will always be perfect. Speaking of Avatar, like, this music is very Avatar-esque, by the way. This is like their episode where they do the little vignettes. This almost sounds like it could go right into Uncle Iroh's song about his son, like the super sad one that makes me cry. Yeah, Tales of Ba Sing Se. Thank you. That's the name of the episode. Suppose we can chop this and not feel sad. I know, it hits you right in the feels. How dare they do that to us? Right in the feel bone. Yeah, leaves from the vine. Oh. Ah! So good. Right? Isn't it similar, though? It sounds similar to me. What's this? Nothing worthwhile. 2 turns until I can buy builders. I should have prioritized a road instead of this gold since I already had this road. I should have just sent the trade route here and like tied these in. I think that's a bit of a mistake. I don't want a builder here. I want to get the builders from America working on these two. Do I help them out? I thought you were being satirical about the movie, but the TV show is top tier. No, the movie's god awful. Okay, so I watched the movie before ever seeing the show. And I think it delayed my viewing of the show by about 10 years. Because the movie was so bad. It was so blood-curdlingly, bile-inducingly bad. How do you get the yields below my pins? Are you talking about... Oh, you're talking about the... like the actual like +9 here. Here's our mod list. And that one is detailed map tax. Watching the show delayed my viewing of the movie by eternity. See, Dylan, you did it right though. That's the correct way to do it. I did it not in that order. And it was very upsetting. Goes Apadana. All right, Liang is here. We can buy a builder. We can do all kinds of stuff. But first, let's go ahead and put a cut in the video. We're cruising right along. This is it's free sim-ish, certainly. But it should be fun because we'll be able to see the true power of Germany in this game. Just through massive production and we'll get to utilize owls. It's going to be a fun game. Working on Colosseum, working on settler spam. All good things. Thank you, YouTubers. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come join us live in person on the internet, where you too can have fun discussions about pop culture, Lord of the Rings, anything you like. You pick. Come on into chat. You pick. We'll see you then.